Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on Stockertim. Welcome to Stockertim, the investors channel. We promise to actually always bring you the update on CBEX crypto Ponzi scheme, which as in the last previous days is being reported to be having serious issues. Perhaps CBEX might have collapsed, or is in the process of collapse, or you know more or less the platform and the entire crypto Ponzi scheme has fall under its own weight. We've always done that scam alert to actually warn everyone who has been involved in CBEX, either as an investor or as a potential investor, to always actually be very very careful, because Ponzi scheme end up collapsing under any guise, whether it is disguised as a technology product, as a financial product, as an investment product, as a crypto platform, AI trading platform. There's no way any platform that promises oversized, unrealistic returns, there's no way it wouldn't collapse, because only a Ponzi scheme will actually promise anyone, limitless profit, or limited or no risk at all. Every investment actually has a risk. So we actually want to bring this update because we've been following up with the communities, especially a whole lot of people who, thousands if not millions of people who have been involved in CBEX as either investors or retailers, or people who are actually recruiting other people. There seems to be more problems for CBEX, and anyone who is still hoping that this platform is still up and running, and you are being actually encouraged to invest, you need to actually be very very careful, do your due diligence, and do not invest in a Ponzi scheme, especially a Ponzi scheme that has now been reported to have collapsed. So the update we are bringing today is a quick one, very very short one, but is actually an indication as to what CBEX investors should expect. If you are involved in CBEX and your money is locked and you've not actually been able to withdraw in the last 1 week or so, this update is for you to actually prepare yourself, to also seek help if you need help, emotional help, psychological help, mental help, and otherwise, because it's not the end of the world if anyone has lost money to a Ponzi scheme. No one is perfect, no one is above any mistake, but you just have to actually prepare yourself and seek help with your friends and family, or with your religious leaders, or also the authorities, because based on the information we have, it's not really looking good for CBEX investors. So the update we have, I'm going to share it just in a moment. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe, put on your notification bell so that you don't miss these updates that we keep bringing on CBEX and other Ponzi scheme. And more importantly, the main reason why our channel is was actually started was to educate retail investors to actually do genuine, more official and regulated investors that are properly vetted by regulators and licensed by regulators. So that's basically what we do on this channel, and that's why we continue to actually put a spotlight on not so legitimate and regulated investment platform that it's not really legal for anyone to invest, and CBEX is an example. So subscribe to the channel, put on the notification bell so that you don't miss any update, and please give this video a like, because it's going to help so much more people to actually be alerted on what is going on about CBEX, so that a whole lot of people do not actually fall victim. So the update we have is regarding the update from CBEX to CBEX investors. So it seems there is a very big problem in the system. It seems CBEX might have collapsed, and they perhaps do not have enough money to actually repay everyone whose whose capital whose life savings has now been frozen in the platform. They claim that a whole lot of people are going to be able to withdraw, but based on the information that was just released a couple of moments ago, which was shared in the private Telegram group, that was shared with us by some of the investors who are actually seeking help. I'm going to share this, and it's going to be something that CBEX investors really need to prepare themselves for the shock, and also to actually perhaps find a way of reconciling themselves and moving on. So on the private Telegram group, the private Telegram group of CBEX that we got access to through some of the well-meaning people who have sent this to us. The group has over 30,000, more or less one of the largest group that CBEX operators actually use to share the feedback. And the message is sent earlier today, a few moments ago, is that all accounts will need to undergo following verification for anyone to actually even get anything back, or even authenticate who has what at how much, and if they will get anything back at all. So you can see account with funds that are below $1,000, before any losses, they will need to deposit about £100, $100 rather, $100. For account with funds exceeding $1,000, a deposit of $200 is required. Also, which is more worrying for a platform that has registered its investors, registered its users, for the platform to actually ask that every deposit receipt would need to actually be provided to prove authenticity of anyone who has funds in the platform before any future withdrawal review. So for me, I want to actually see this as a sign out from the people involved. CBEX, from the look of things, has actually collapsed. If a whole lot of people have their life savings inside the platform, and they are required to deposit much more money to get access to their funds, and the fact that they also have to provide additional verification information is not just clever by half. It's also more or less very worrying. And if you are one of the investors in CBEX, perhaps you should meet the authorities in Nigeria or wherever you are to see whether you can get rejects, because from this is not actually a good one for any investors. And a whole lot of people in the community are very much apprehensive, and they are not happy about this. So, like we always say, this update has now been shared, and it has really sent cold chills in the community based on the information we are getting. We always advise to not, under any guise, invest in Ponzi schemes under any guise. If it sounds so good to be true, oversized, unrealistic returns, zero risk promises, AI backed trading that you can't necessarily verify, it is really not true if it sounds too good to be true. So we'll keep sharing any updates that we get from time to time, but we just needed to bring this update to everyone, to actually want everyone to stay clear of any Ponzi scheme, especially when a Ponzi scheme is collapsing. There will be promises that things are still going to come back on, and more people will put more money, which is what I can see here. It's not going to be really a good one for anyone to actually look for more money to put in into a Ponzi scheme that's already collapsed. So thank you so much. We'll bring you more updates as we get them. Give this video a like so that this video can actually trend. Put in the comment section if you are involved in CBEX and you've been having challenges. Let's hear from you. You can also send us direct messages through social media channels on X, TikTok, and on Instagram. Take care and bye-bye, and keep safe.